Alright, let's keep the Hellhorn carrying the bad champ streak alive here. That would be wild if I got Hellhorn again. I won't complain though. Wurmkin I'd settle for. Stygian would be alright. Okay, Wurmkin. I don't mind it. First two bosses suck though. Living armor for the final one won't be too bad. We do start with perils. The other ones are... Starting with perils does mean Gem Trove gets played somewhat of the time though. Bad magic, unfortunately, unless we get a unit draft. Though, you know, oh man, these these banners though. Not very good. Maybe... Very even spread of temples. I've never seen it quite so fair. Like literally every other ring is a temple. I'll take it. Man. I think we'd really hope for unit drafts in these rewards here, because I really don't want to hit these steals. I also wonder, like... Well... Let's see my champ first, and then I'll get into my thought process. It will depend on what comes up here. This is the choice I didn't want to have to make. So, I think normally you just go Architect here. And maybe we still do, but seeing two Umbras, no option of Wurmkin until then. Granted, I'll gladly take Wurmkin at that point, but you know, our chances to see something like a Keeper or Shard Soul Carver, which would be the real benefactors of an Architect, are significantly reduced. Let me run the numbers really quick. This would be a good candidate for that. Where is the rarity article? So, if we were to assume that that banner is the only thing that we see, we would still have a 30% chance to see either a Keeper, you know, 30% to 30.4% chance to see a Keeper, and a 30.4% chance additionally to see a Shard Soul Carver. Now that chance goes up depending on, you know, what we end up seeing at these card rewards. Am I seeing this right? Okay, so the 30.4 is the baseline, assuming that, you know, we don't get offered any unit rewards. If I get offered one unit reward, that number goes up to 46.2% for each. If I get offered two, it goes up to 58.4. Now, I don't really know how the ring 3 is factored into that probability. But I guess I could roughly say, given that, not knowing anything about what's coming up, I could probably say I have about a 50% chance to see a Keeper. Open that up to Keeper or Shard Soul Carver, I think we're looking at like a little bit above a 2/3 chance. Not knowing anything about the map. It's just numbers I'm pulling out my ass. I'm like roughly trying to calculate things there. I feel like that is high enough for me to take Architect. The advantage of going Glutton here is that I could, in the event we don't get unit drafts, I could much more justify going to Immersion of Magic here, and maybe a Hellvent there. Try to get this Perils online, you know? But I think we just take an Architect. I think I can solo with an Architect as well. Damn, it's sad that we know we aren't going to get Echo Seedling now, but I'm telling you, to have Umbra and not take first Hell Pack is a fuck up. I see people do this way too much. It is so just good in Umbra. We would have to miss so hard for that to not get us something by the end of the run. Pretty sure this should be fine to take. If we high roll, we don't take any damage. If we low roll, we take a very minimal amount of damage. Here. I can just have that die. I can go with that. Take no damage. So what we can do here is do that. They're all dead. I get my money. Get another echo. Get a damage shield. Should actually have been doing this there. Oh well. We're fine to put another one of those back there. This is gem trove, baby. For this boss, we would want these, but I'll keep that. Eat up some lifesteal. Probably should have just chunk blocked with that, but whatever, we were already killing him. Alright, not a bad start. So this is infused, it already gets Hell Pact value. I couldn't lie, that Space Prism is enticing. So we don't have a unit draft. Am I gonna go left here? I think I am. This opens up like plus damage, is pretty good. Also, it gives us good upgrades at the temple. Like, I would say Intrinsic right now doesn't have a good target. Unless there's no spell chain and I get a Perils. If I took Space Prism, I'd have a good Intrinsic target. But arguably one that we don't necessarily need. It'll also be a good spell chain target too. You know, the X cost thing is somewhat relevant on the Mind Collapse early. Late game, it's still kind of relevant. I mean, it means like a plus 10 and a plus 10 Pierce kill everything at 0. I think we'll take this. Take that. We're still trying to build a Wurmkin deck, even though now we're probably below a 50-50 to get like a keeper. I still think we're above 50-50 to get either a keeper or a Shard Soul cover. The thing is, like, I could probably settle for an egg as well. We'll just have to see. I have a lot of money. This is like the most money I've ever had. Because usually I'm not taking up boons here, right? I guess 30 here is fine. I guess. It is intrinsic, so we do get the immediate punish, potentially. Whatever. That's just not worth it. I don't even know if I necessarily want to Surge Stone these, but I will. It is like pretty big damage upgrade. I wouldn't mind the Gem Trove. Like, if I get a wide floor of anything, a Gem Trove being at like a 2 cost would be fine. Damn. These are just not good. I guess, like, I would have permafrosted a Perils. Like, that works. Whatever. Not happy about this draft. I think it was pretty bad. Wonder if we'll have to be doing steward. I don't think we'll need to steward into steward twice. I have fly into fly. So I might actually remove some stewards right now. Just because they are like... I didn't really improve my deck much here. Like, I low rolled so hard at just everything that we would have been better off going there, but I still stand by the logic of heading here. You gotta shoot your shot at 200 shards, and if it's gonna just low... I could have low rolled on the right as well. Just no multi-strike. Basically any unit other than alloy. I guess a morsel maker would be takeable. At least we have a unit draft here. This is a big thing, and it's not that hard of a boss or enemy troop. Okay, I think we want about the same setup. I know I'm throwing a lot of damage here away, but this guy's gonna heal for 10 anyway, so it's not like that big of a deal. I'm down to throw a damage shield away here to avoid Ember Drain. We value damage right now. That was dumb, but, you know, I'm dumb, so it all evens out. Alright, we get through it. No damage taken. It's good. Oh, man. This is quite a hell of a decision here. This is really good with Hell Pack, but avoid binding plus perils. I mean, even infused. It seems wild for me not to take this Prismal Dust. I'm really thinking about the Void though, because here's the thing. Let's say I miss on multi-strike for the rest of this run. Let's say that I miss on everything, but maybe I get a Furnace Tap, maybe I get Umbra Stone, maybe I just get a Point of Monstrous for Penumbra. Then Void Binding plus Perils. You know, let's say I could double stack the Void Binding, hold over the Perils, because these magics are totally hittable. Even that one, I mean, every magic here is great. Like, our chances to not make Ember Drain work are so low. Problem is that, you know, before I hit, like, definitely for this fight coming up, Void Binding isn't going to be that useful. I currently don't think I'd beat the boss unless I get a good unit draft. Like, I don't think Penumbra plus 2 Bogflies is going to cut it. Here's another thing I could argue, though. I could just skip this Hellvent if I don't get a good unit. I go the Merchant of Steel, beef these flies up, and I probably beat this boss. And maybe even just take some value Umbra unit, because the Umbra units at this point in the game are still fine. But Prismal Dust really helps me in the next fight. Like, I could get a lot of damage shield there for my currently unbeefy thing. I already get some from Gem Trove. I don't know, man. I think the Void Binding just opens up too much. With the amount of Merchant Magics I'm probably going to hit on this run. Like, we just maybe try to focus on getting through this fight and really hope we don't massively low roll. We don't even have to roll that high here to win from here on out. We just have to simply not low roll. Well, this is interesting. I mean, Echo Infusion's really good. I don't really have a reason to have Echoes right now. Like, literally, so I think I will take this. Also makes just the next fight good. Now, these are not at all really what I'm looking for. I could take a Kin, though. And, you know, Spell Chain Broken Memories is still a thing. Could take an Egg. I mean, none of this really benefits too much from much of anything. Like, I don't think the Egg actually is, in the context of what I'm trying to do right now, much better than just these Bog Flies. First, a King could be good if I do end up with like a Spell Chain Broken Memory situation. That could be an offensive scaling solution. I don't know that it's necessarily better than just 2 flies, though. Like, I also have this to get out of Ember Drain, the Mind Collapse, which I could Hellvent for some shards, which would make this fight harder. I think I might go to the Merchant of Steel and I might just skip these. Beef up my flies, maybe take an Umbra unit. I don't know. I feel like I don't feel these are good enough. I don't see how this Egg is going to work in this deck right now. Alright, so our Operation Not Low Roll is off to a bad start. It's still not looking good. Okay, just became a lot better. A whole hell of a lot better. The only shitty thing is it'll be a tough unit to use until here unless I can get an alloy here. Because this Hellvent is now gone. At least this Hellvent isn't there, but it's not saying much. I have to get through some of the hardest portions of the game with a non-self-infused alloy. Which means one less strike, but more importantly, I would argue it's the fuel that I'm worried about. Keeping the damn thing fueled. I only have Shade Splitters and the Gem Trove. Granted, they're pretty good, certainly better than Plinks, and, you know, nothing. I will take it. It's a line that could work. It's a unit that could benefit from stuff, and Quick is perfectly acceptable here. I will re-roll for another multi. It's worth a shot. I'll take that anyway. Weird. I'm tempted to do the perils because I could get self-replicating perils, which would be kind of like holdover. Not really as good, but could work. Also just makes me more likely to hit the other stuff this fight, which I need to find. Definitely cannot throw Gem Trove away. Can't put the flies back. It's either Steward, I think. I guess I could give Void Binding back. Would be interesting. Void Binding actually kind of makes sense, because I don't think it's going to help me a whole lot in this fight. I think the fact that I'm quick is pretty good. These flies I guess I'm not going to really use. I think I'm just going to go Penumbra Alloy. I have 2 slots on that floor to feed an alloy. Most fights I'm not going to be able to feed more, or most, you know, rounds I'm not going to feed more. Since I don't think Void Binding... It does use up a slot, however it could end up zero costing it and replicating it. It could end up just making it be pretty good. I mean, that's the one I'm looking for. The other 2 aren't, I guess, that good. I mean, I think the money zero costs it still, so that's like pretty good. And the Pyre heal would be the worst one. I just wouldn't want that. But I think it's worth a shot. It's not the end of the world if I get the Pyre heal one. Because really, if I'm getting holdover right now in the next ring, I'm putting it on perils anyway. So it's too bad there's no health here. I would have put a health on a fly, but I'm not going to spend any more money on that. Alright, well, hopefully this is enough. 35 shards is tough into Stunner Talos. This is a pretty good start, though. And I do wonder, though, do I chump block this, or do I try to fuel? I think I chump block this. Don't think I want to take that damage. Alright, we'll fuel him for that. Definitely want to take that out. Not too worried about a bunch of 1 damage units. I don't think we put a fly in. I could put a fly in. Or if that's better. Maybe I'll leave 1 fly for potential at that. It's like, as you can see, aside from the gem trove turn, it's unlikely that I'm able to draw 2 Shadesplitters a turn that often. Well, we'll wait on that. I will sack this, though. Okay, we got a good turn coming up here, so we're gonna go like this. This way I get to chump block and still feed. We can keep them in the deck. I can do that for some extra damage. Take that out, I guess. It's a little bit of overkill, but I don't really want to deal with the whole floor right now. And hopefully we can now build up some fuel. And in fact, I will just get rid of this. I don't want to lose that damage shield, so we'll do that. I'm more interested in... Okay, now we're getting some good stuff here. Alright, we got quite a lot of damage. I think we're just looking at fuel as our main thing here, so that's good. Okay. Another point of Architect can help the fuel situation a little. That is a decision. I am pretty sure Shroud Spike is what we want. Umbra Stone is quite good, but Umbra Stone or Shroud Spike into the alloy. Has to be the call with the first help pack. Now I have Consume Remove. Consume Remove is a high roll now. This Merchant of Magic is virtually impossible to low roll on now. I think we hold out for a Self-Infuse on that Hellvent. I don't know that I would even take a Morsel Master at this point, or even any other unit. I think we just try to all in on this Alloyed Construct. The minute we hit that Shroud Spike, it should be GG. I'd be more open to Morsel Master if I had a making of a Morsel, I just don't. Can we get through the current game with just that? I am certain. I think that we can. I think that Shroud Spike really opened everything up. So we're going to take draw for sure. And it'll be double draw upgrade. We'll go full Architect. And we thin the deck. Like, everything is just working out really nicely here. And we got the holdover. Beautiful. Okay, we didn't get Spell Chain, but still got chances in the future for it. So before we do anything else, let's do this. Nope. Good to know. Carver was the only Wurmkin thing that showed up that would have been good. So it's good that we... Like, the alloy is just a stronger line here. We do need to start pouring on shards, though. To be at 35 right now is not really acceptable. Pierce there is great. The 30 is not so great, but it could be worse. At least it's useful. And I'm going to put a Steward into a Steward right now, because we're just going to have to, unfortunately. And what else? I don't know that re-rolling here is worth it. A plus 10 on another one of these is fine. And I'm gonna hold out for like really good stuff on that Shroud Spike. I don't need to... Like, I would go with like Consume Remove would be the big one, but like a -2 or Spell Chain. Right now though, I think the Spell Chain goes to Perils. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. So to beat Stealth Boss, we have Shade Splitters, so we don't need that. And I need the Bogfly to Self-Infuse for shards, so like I don't have a great... I guess the other Perils is fine to remove here. I don't know, it's still like pretty good if I could combo it with a Shroud Spike, but also if I don't like draw a Shade Splitter, that's an issue. I guess we could remove the Echo Infusion. I don't know, that seems weird too. I could remove a Echo Break. Maybe that's better. Echo Infusion is currently the only reason I even have Echoes, so I suppose an Echo Break isn't that useful. And yeah, I think that's good. Go all in on the Architect. Easy boss. If I low roll not getting a morsel at the start, that's going to be pretty painful. I got a thin deck with a draw upgrade. 22 cards is pretty good at this point. I can kill most of the stuff. I got very powerful Echo Breaks. I have a Hosting Kin. I have a Mind Collapse. It'd be pretty damn hard for me to not fool my guy. I think we can take this. Okay. Damage shield at the start. Just sort of is what it is. We'll get you fueled. I think I can probably justify a fly. We only want I only need 2 slots, I think, for morsels. Let's kill that guy, I think. I'm fine with all of that coming up. Alright. The spikes here makes these not quite so good. What we do that. That. I'm likely to find one of these two next turn. You know, I'm drawing 6. Nothing's getting redrawn. I just need to find one of them to make this Perils play here. Kind of makes sense. Well, does this even make sense? Let's see. It's like, right now I do 54. So he has 63, 50, and then 15 kills. This does a damage shield hit. I still take 20. If I were to do this, I guess that thing just dies, so... But I could maybe get this if... Let's see if, like... If I do 66, does that change anything? Nope, I'd be 1 short. So, it just makes sense to do... that. Oh, fuck, the thing still doesn't die, though. Because I didn't play that one, I wanted to get the lifesteal, fuck me. Oh, let me double check that this doesn't, like, kill me. Yeah, you can just go there. I would hold that, I think. So if I do this, I lose 5 damage. So right now I'm doing 54, 63, it goes down to 13. This actually makes it so this thing dies, so I can't even play this. It's rough, man. But I'm at least lifestealing my health back. Fucking supposedly, I don't know. Can I get a better shade splitter? Okay, that's better. Let's do that. We'll do that. You're definitely field and defensive is fine, but the offense could still use work. Which we will get through the power of these things. Damn, didn't get a backline clear here, unfortunately, but whatever. We want damage. Could try to eat up some rage stacks. So we're not redrawing. Alright, well, this is a little closer than I would like it to be, but ends up being alright. If I played one of those turns, I don't know. I wonder if I didn't do the lifesteal there, do I just lose alloy? I don't think so. That's good. I mean, I'll go double draw, so it's not like amazing, but I'll take it. I think we just take this void binding. I don't think a wretch is better. Broken memories, but I don't really have a huge reason to have it. Shroud Spike. Probably worth it for Shroud Spike, honestly. The problem is I add these things thinking of the ideal situation, but you gotta think of the unideal situation too. It's like, yeah, I could get Shroud Spike back, but when I add this, it just increases the odds that I don't find Shroud Spike earlier, and also that I don't find it with a morsel. I could almost argue an ambient charge here, because again, I don't really have a reason for echoes on the floor. It would give me a reason, and it would just make it easier to actually draw make it easier to draw me self-apparels. It'd make it easier to find my stuff. It'd also mean that the apparels would go in the consume pool, which is why it's maybe not so good. So I probably don't take the ambient charge, it's a little risky. Forgotten Trade is interesting. That plus the Shroud Spike could be good. I think it is worth it for me to take this, though. I could basically get a holdover with a Spell Chain now. That is the one we want. I wonder if I go left or right here. If I go left, I feel like I should take that right now, because here's the thing. If I just have him hold on to it, it goes down to 0 anyway, and that's the only change that happens. I could just simply make it 0 with 25 gold and have it immediately available for the next fight, which would pretty much trivialize all the fights coming up. Even just saying that out loud makes me want to take it and go left. I don't have much money though. There's a Bones, there's a Caverns. I don't get a Vortex, but I also don't need a Vortex right now. I would be removing like good Echo Bricks, maybe an Echo. I would probably remove the Echo Fusion at this point. I need the Flies for my Shards. Like every other card is just pretty good. It's like I don't have great need of this Merchant of Steel. I think I go left. I think I take this now. I make it 0. And I think that's pretty good. Oh, and there's a remove consume, baby. Well, so much for broken memories. I think I'm just going to remove consume the spike. I think that's pretty good. I think a Hell's Banners is amazing here. So is an Abandon and Umbra, if I'm being honest. That kind of guarantees that the spike goes off. Like, Hell's Banners is a little more high rolly, whereas the Abandon and Umbra just kind of guarantees me stuff. And here's the thing, once these start replicating, that does mean that it's less likely for me to get morsels with this thing. True, this means I probably just get a huge spike. Maybe that's just more important than hitting the spike a bunch. You know, hitting the spike once really powerfully, I don't know. I think if I had making of a morsel, Hell's Banners would make more sense here. I'm leaning toward just the Abandon and Umbra. I don't know though. I think just a very powerful Hell's Banners play makes sense. Let's visit this first. Okay. I mean, I could do this for a one-time heal. I think that's okay, but that was a pretty shitty Caverns. I still want a slot available. It's not out of the question that by this time, even though this is really good, like I could see myself fishing, or even here, for a an upgrade on Alloy. I guess I could have just took the +10, I don't know, maybe that would have been better. It's actually unlikely that I'm going to hit. Well, we could go one of two routes here. I could just remove the consume there. Nah. So for now, let's do that. This still gets me X +2. I can't reroll, but that's not that big of a deal for me. We'll hit at least one more Merchant of Magic. I'm thinking we hit 2 up. We'll hit the Hellvent here so we can self-infuse Alloy. Spell Shield's interesting. I think with these Void Bindings, though, and just the fact that we have Shade Splitters, we're going to be pretty fine. Yeah, we don't worry about Spell Shield here. I've got Void Binding, I've got quite a lot of good stuff. I'm down to hold that. Let's go ahead and break one of these. Oops. Kill that. Get a big bone shine. 15 health. Nice. So worth. Alright, we can get a big turn here. I guess we do this. I guess it's mainly for the feel here. We didn't get too many stats. That's one unfortunate part of that, but whatever. Not too worried about it. We're gonna be plowing here. I think for this fight, I don't quite care for the bogfly. Let's move that to the back. Might have not been the smartest play actually in hindsight, but whatever. Can't kill that. I could do damage to that, so I will. Damn it, I actually should have done it. Oh. Man, I'm so, like, short there. I guess I am gonna do this, because it saves me quite a lot of higher health. 2, actually. Oh, maybe that wasn't worth it. We'll just imagine that it was. We're barely. We're not really getting that good of Shroud Spikes, huh? I only have 6 damage shield. That's not great. Do have 24 fuel. We have to do this. Oh, okay, that's a good. This is a little bit of a saving turn here. Can't kill the backliner, unfortunately, but at least I can burn out 2 stacks of stealth. It still ain't great, is it? Need to hopefully kill that. Well, I guess I kill it with quick, so it's not the big. Okay, we draw all the void bindings anyway, so that's good. Got him. But, you know, we prepared it so that even if we drew dead there without any void bindings, we've had it. See, the X mark was already there. These are definitely skips. Returned Soul's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I would actually not mind it, I suppose. Be good on a void binding. Alright, we're definitely self-infusing the alloy here. Light's Gift. Well, we only wouldn't take it if there's any downside to it. I couldn't really think of any. It's not like we're facing Patient or something. This next fight could be annoying. Oh, I need to, before I forget, because I'm prone to do dumb shit like that. This will greatly increase the power of this deck, by the way. Not that the fuel is an issue anymore, but I'm open to maybe this is a better intrinsic. No, that's a good. That's my best -2 currently. So we'll -2 that. I could probably just intrinsic this if I get a spell chain. I don't know though. I only have what, 1 more temple. Just having it from the start seems good. I think I would just like to have it from the start, I guess. I have so many void bindings that the spell chain isn't that necessary. So I can probably get to my shard count without self-infusing the fly, right? I go to 165 here. I can Hellvent, like... maybe that would give me 20. So I go 185. And then just I have Echo Breaks, hopefully some around that I can just put upgrades on. I really don't think I need these flies anymore. I think I should be able to get there then. So I Hellvent this with my final Hellvent. It's kind of a... What if I Hellvent that with my final Hellvent? That would be 10. So I'd take 165 for the Divine Horde. Then I go to 175 with that Hellvent. Then I just have to basically take the 15 and the 10 that come up. As long as I'm guaranteed to be able to take the 10 and the 15 that come up, which are almost certainly better than a self-infused Bogfly that I'm just going to remove anyway, right? So let's remove the flies. That's what I'm getting at here. And maybe the Echo Infusion. We certainly have zero reason for Echoes currently, but I don't know. I just don't see any reason to have this Echo Infusion. We'll get rid of the Echo Infusion. Yeah, I'll be able to get right to 200 shards, outlining the path that I just outlined. Actually, just gonna burn that because I don't want these things back. Let's bring back this, I think, to kill this guy down here. Damn, we can't activate Hell's Banners here, unfortunately. However, this should do some serious work, so that's good. Alright. You can see how fucked this fight is, though. Like, I should be way more scaled up than I am right now. Bottom decking that Void Winning and the Shroud Spike. Let me tell you, that's fun. I love it. Alright. And that's... So far I've yet to Shroud Spike anything other than a damn rubber morsel. At the same time, I guess this would have been the first time that I could have done... I should have just Trem Troved here. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I could have got the Hell's Banners proc. That was like so incredibly dumb what I just did. Whatever. I think I'll still be fine this fight. Get the Hell's Banners here. How's that going for us? And I will actually keep them. Offset the Void Bindings that are happening. No, not many of them are happening actually. The Rubber Morsel saga continues here. Maybe that can be our tradition here. We'll just only do Rubber Morsel with our Shroud Spike this run. I suppose we could do some Returned Soul shenanigans. Shroud Spike. Anything worth bringing back here? Probably the Void Binding. Was kind of my original plan anyway. Do that just to get more damage onto the boss. We have 16 damage shield. Here you can have that, I guess. does turn out that 16 damage shield is indeed enough. Make it more. Here, you can have that too. Oh, she came in dazed. Never mind. I forget that that also just helps that. Ooh. Infused Shroud Mitosis. Takeable, I would say. Probably gonna have to set up mid on Divinity if I don't get Wing Technology. Though, that is one sad thing. It's not the end of the world. Man, I sure would love to see some health on the alloy though. The alloy at 25 health is a little scary into that, not gonna lie. I give up so much value if I don't go here. I have to hit the helmet. We know I have to do that. So like if I do want to hit a steal, it has to be here. Starting damage shield 3 or 25 health should be good enough. Large stone would suck because I'm already down a pip mid. I'll be the same pip I'm at right now though, because I'm getting another point of architect. This could be useful mid as just like, sometimes I'll need it for chump blocking. I think I do take this. Definitely draw, we're not going to take a pip. So I don't know, if I go to the right, ow. I mean, I'm so likely to get, you know, between Gem Trove, between Void Bindings, between just chump blocking with stuff, like, I'm so likely to be able to survive, and then, I don't know though, like, if I go to the right, I can have another chance at another holdover. Like, I would like to hold over the other Void Binding. I think that pretty much wins me the game. Double stack would work too. Could also just find like another Shroud Spike at this Caverns, find an artifact, find more pip. Like, it's entirely possible I go left and I don't even find a damage shield or 25 health. Or I find a multi-strike and I get tempted into taking it. I think I just go to the right. I could even just get health. You know what, I think there's just too much stuff on the right here for us. Double stack probably goes in the Void Binding. Well, there we go. Wing Technology. That's really good. Wing Steel would be alright too, but Wing Technology means I can go top, and I'm happy. That just made life way easier. Double stack there. I could hold out for a -2. Because, you know, I can just Emberstone later. I think these Shade Splitters being 0-costed would be nice for now. Let's actually take a look. Here, we technically should have done this before snap picking that double stack. Okay. I mean, we're not going to take that. I guess we do this. I have a Vortex, though, so, like... Yeah. I think I get rid of the Broken Memories. Pretty sure. Yeah. I guess I could get rid of this. I keep some around because I do need like the chance at plus damage. I guess this Echo Break is technically the worst thing in the deck right now. So we'll do that. Shade Splitters are good. Let's get them down. I'm going to leave this at 2 for now so that I can -2 it potentially. Surge Stunning that still leaves these two available for plus damage. Or even the Hosting Kin. I think a Surge Stone here is fine. We don't really want to see it again. I don't think a Ship Frost is really that needed on anything. If I had an abundance of gold, I'd probably put it on the Shroud Spike, or the Shroud Mitosis, but I don't really have an abundance of gold, so I won't. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. I would have to low roll incredibly hard to die top with my low health alloy into Divinity, Granted, yeah, he'll be doing like 20 damage, but more like 17 or 18, I think. Mark of Invasion would actually be a good, you know, starting whatever you... Okay. So we have the Void Binding right from the get-go here. That's really good. We'll do that. And I can even feel the guy. We'll feel him. The Rubber Morsel saga continues, though, my friends. It doth continue. It doth. It doth continue. It'd be fine taking a hit here. I could take several hits with that thing. Perils, maybe? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I guess, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, I'll do that. None of them can hit me. I just realized how awesome this is. Very, very awesome. So, like, killing all these things hasn't even necessarily been that worth, but... You know, what else are we gonna do with our cards? Umbra's pretty good, huh? I mean, you can find Umbra Drain most runs. Can't find it every run, but you can find it most runs. Which makes it pretty good. Alright, let's do the Void Binding shenanigans. I think we'll actually be able to get a, oh wow, look at this. We might actually, for once, get a, you know, a non-rubber morsel as our thing. If you could believe it. I can't even believe my eyes here. Yeah, this deck's pretty good. This deck really highlights, I think, the strengths of Umbra, which are that there is a good uncommon banner unit. Sometimes too. Shadow Eater sometimes is, but Alloy always kind of is. It has the Ember Drain package, but also just some good rares, right? Like Shroud Spike happens to just be a really good rare in most runs. You want to leave yourself open to Shroud Spike. And a champ that is sometimes alright, you know. I would say of the... I think Penumbra gets the most unfair hate. It's still not like a great champ, but Architect is a very good path, and I think Glutton is underrated. Just a C-tier path. C-tier because it has very inconsistent use. It'll either be really high rolly or complete zero floor. That's the problem with it. But it's definitely more usable than people give it credit for. Still could have issues on Divinity. I actually kind of wish I didn't Surge Stone the plus 30 thing. I mean, we have this, which might still just earn the Hellvent. I think we're gonna need it if I don't get a Furnace Tap or Umbra Stone here, which is the most likely case. A nice Morsel Miner is a great benefactor here of a Shroud Spike. You know, I still at the end of the day only have 3 hits here, which isn't necessarily enough for Divinity waves. It's not living armor, so we're allowed to do this. Okay, this is not very good. What are you doing? My dog is fucking insane these days. I'm trying to think if there's any reason to take these. I can't really think of any. Yeah. Broken Memories now kind of seems okay to me. Because I can maybe get back this Echo Break. At the end of the day, it's not really piercing though, is it? Which is an issue. Most of the stuff I'd want to kill with this has damage shield or spell shield really. So I don't know, it's probably not worth it. I think I just Hellvent this Mind Collapse to get 20 shards, and then I don't have to force much else. I could take another Return Soul, even that I'm iffy on. We just skip. I think we're pretty solid here for victory. I could toss a Void Binding Penumbra's Way here and there as well, so that it survives and just can scale up to maybe get myself the 4th hit that I need. Like, that's not out of the question either. So, 10 and Pierce. It's a good thing we kept those around. These are obviously the worst ones we could get, but whatever. Just have to take them. Man, this would be such a good Wurmkin run if Wurmkin cards were, like, better on it. Like, you got everything here. Bog Slime. Pretty sure we don't take this. We have 0 reasons to really have Echoes. I mean, we have literally no reasons for Echoes. Shoo, okay. Shadowbox is enticing. Forever Flame is like, it only obviously helps turn 1. Probably not worth it. Shitfrost. Why are you so bad, Shitfrost? Alright, well, we're gonna bring this down, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure that we still just Hellvent this. It's 15. Okay. Now let me think about this then. I want to just do that, because I can go to 1. 75 and then 25 here. Let's do that. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna try to keep is this the best card? I don't know. It's the best one. I think it's better than the Mind Collapse. I mean, yeah, we haven't had good ones yet, but theoretically we should have some better ones with it. So... now we can... Pretty bad Merchant of Magic. Definitely gonna get that. I think we just maybe remove cards at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really need these. Okay, well, it's about all we have to do. Godspeed to us. I'm pretty confident here. I think that we'd have to low roll pretty hard. We're definitely not losing this fight, I can tell you that much. Divinity's still like a minor question mark, but not really. We're just like gonna dominate here. Would I rather have damage right now? I'm pretty sure it's worth one more try at that, I think. Alright, well. If that's how it's gonna be. For sure we're good on defense now. Try to break the damage shield a little more. It's a bad turn for Returned Soul, because I don't really want to lose the Shade Splitters. Or any of this, so I guess it's just an unfortunate draw for Returned Soul. It makes me more confident that my decision to not take the other Returned Soul was correct. Rubber Morsel Master over here. I mean, these are still strong plays to make. Alright, we lost our music. Red Alert. Alright, right in the middle of Red Alert. Perfect. I'll take it. Alright, taking off the damage shield, which is literally all this guy gains, and just like minorly better attack stats than the other Seraphs, but it's like pretty much undetectable, especially when you factor in that stuff like Diligent just comes in, and not only with full health, but like full stealth. To remove Epic Games from my thing. Come on, don't do it to me. Oh my god. Rubber Morsel Master strikes again. What? Are you shitting me? Oh, I should have put it back there, I guess. I didn't realize that somehow through... Man. Somehow I'm not killing the floor. Okay. If you say so, bruv. If you fucking say so. Alright. That's... How the hell is that not a shadow box yet? What the fuck are you talking about, bruv? Alright. This is making me really nervous for fucking Divinity. Granted, I'm not gonna have 13 sap, and maybe, just maybe, I won't get a, you know, Rubber Morsel every fucking time with Shroud Spike. Maybe that's asking too much, though. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna get our thing off here. That's what she said. Definitely need damage, I guess. So we'll do that. Is that the right one? Yeah. Should have hit the other one, but whatever. I'm a dummy. God damn you. Alright, I'm bringing back fucking Gem Trove here. No, I'll bring back this. Probably want Gem Trove. There we go. There we fucking go. Not going for the flying kill here, I'm just trying to win. Could have like shifted damage to the back if I really wanted to go for flying kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this is technically a living armor, so this is technically wrong of me to do, but I don't care. He made me take a damage, so you don't get to be living armor today. Oh yeah. Let's get some superfood primordium. Or aggressive edible. Well, superfood primordium. Aggressive's just gonna die. I guess I could still avoid binding it just the same. Three, 4. I'm wondering. Yeah, you can go. We don't want you. If I put this anywhere, I'll be fine redrawing those, I suppose. For now, I'm gonna put these here. This is not half bad. It's one of the better blank pages targets. Still not a great unit, but you know, it is what it is. Of course we drop both of these here. Come on. You know what? I do want to keep him alive, and that's quite a lot of damage shield. Shred Spike has low rolled pretty much every fight and still been okay, so that's good. Surprisingly good here. Oh. Alright, that's fine. This is actually really good here. We're gonna fuck them up here. Tempted to Shroud Spike, but I don't think it gains me much. Just get the Void Binding back, I think. Stop. Wow, you have that little damage shield? It's amazing. I didn't realize he sucked so much. Could keep him alive. That's probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but whatever. I think I do want to redraw that Void Binding a few times. Return Soul has been kind of a dud these last two rings. I guess it's been okay, but... Oh, do I want to kill my draw by one every turn now? And eventually get this to a respectable amount of damage? Honestly, that's not half a bad idea. Maybe I will just do that. 5 damage shield. This fucking thing. You know, we could do that. I forgot to reap that floor. That sucked. That was pretty stupid. I honestly forgot that I was gonna like try to keep him alive too. So we fucked up in more ways than one there. But it's all good. We're getting the thing, so it doesn't matter. Look at that. Blitzed. We've won. We've definitely won. I gotta say, blank pages overall, pretty good showing this fight. Pretty good fucking showing. I'm gonna keep Primordium alive. He did alright. He did alright. Rubber morsel. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wonder if I should start putting her up top. I mean, she still dies. I could do more damage to... Yeah, I should have just put her up top. I don't know what I'm doing. That was stupid. But now if I put her up top, I don't know. It's not going to change anything. Well, what, 245 plus 442? I'm not going to flying kill anyway. Let's just make our lives easier on ourselves here. Alright, we get it done. Here you can just have fun on your own down there. And where would our tradition be if we didn't finish with a gorging of a rubber morsel? Gotta wait for the fuel to, you know, finish. Beautiful. And that's how you do it. Alright. Blank pages, I would have won without it, but it certainly made it easier. I think I probably would have leaked without it. The big one was the Reap Chief, but honestly, Burnout Rector was not too bad. Endless Fade could have been better. I might have been looking at a flying kill if I played her out a little smarter. Wow, new personal record on Fuel applied. I will say I typically don't use Shroud Spike into alloys, so it doesn't surprise me. I much prefer them into like Shadow Eaters, Thorn Eaters, Cold Channels, Penumbra, stuff like that. But this works. So yeah, Alloy, good unit, solid unit, not a great unit. I would say it's like a good unit. costs too much. The fuel thing is like really hard to deal with a lot of the time. Kind of squishy for what it wants to be, but you know, you find a few pieces and it ends up working pretty well. A very good self-infused target, by the way. You know, everything else, we just kind of put shards into things. First Hell Pact, it hit on Mind Collapse a little bit, but the main hit was Shroud Spike. Shroud Spike didn't really do that amazing things that it should have done for us in this run. I also never once was able to draw 2 of them in the same turn and have it be relevant. Like, you know, you can go Rubber Morsel. That's why typically, you know, Spell Chain is the best for this, but we were never offered a Spell Chain on this entire run if I'm not mistaken, so at least from the point we got Shroud Spike. This is still fine. And then Void Binding was put in good work. We did give up an Umbra stone for a Shroud Spike. I think, given where we were at the time, I still stand by that, but probably an Umbra stone would have been better, with knowing how everything happened, but it's fine. Like, we didn't really know if we were gonna have everything come together the way it did. And yeah, just had nice morsel support here, and you know, just a solid run. I've had higher rolls, I've had lower rolls. It's enough to get it done pretty comfortably on 200 shards. So you can have fun with that run. I will say there's probably other lines that beat it too. I don't know if there's a line that beats it smoother than what I put together though. And it probably is, but I don't think, like, for instance, First Akin, Shard Soul Carver, I don't think, you know, the lot of... We didn't visit many Merchant of Steels either, by the way, but for the record, we didn't see a multi-strike, so... I think what we did was probably the best, but... Feel free to prove me wrong. I think there's probably those that could. As always, thanks for watching. And until next time, peace. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't remember if Gorge Penumbra was offered, but if knowing what came up in this run, Gorge Penumbra probably could get it done too. I don't know though. You'd have to give up the Shroud Spike for Umbra Stone, so you'd have to hope to flex into Monstrous. Who knows if that's available. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace. Alright, let's keep up the two-part episode stuff here. And Rector. Theoretically, we'd be over the hump if we can win that. Hellhorn, please. Hellhorn or Wurmkin, please. Yes, Wurmkin again. Basically, just roll into Hellhorn or Wurmkin secondary every time, and you'll be fine. Okay. Got some defense. Don't know how I feel about Vetivery. It's a card, I guess. Right, easiest choice of my life. This one's not quite as easy. 2 pretty good artifacts. Double Wurmkin leads me to probably want to take Forever Flame. Certainly makes Keeper floors quite nice. You could even overstack a Keeper floor with Dripfall. Yeah, I think I lean toward that over Lost Luggage. Gives us a slight benefit already with the Stewards. Whereas, I don't know. I don't know that a Lost Luggage typically gets us much. Interesting. Hellpack doesn't get much in this combo, but the other two don't seem very good to me. Votive key. I just don't typically like it. Right now, we're like I'd rather do Burnout Egg than Endless Egg. I think Burnout Egg is typically stronger than Endless Egg. Cinder Salve just has no hits. Could take a first health pack. We may just end up, you know, Cavern Event might give us an Awoken's Rail Spike. Or who knows? There's other ways to get X cost. So you get Prism Dust from a Cavern. Just don't think there's much upside with the other ones. Votive Keep technically has a lot of upside, but it has the most inherent downside. Okay, 1 out of 3 chance we get a pretty fucked up guy here, but Echo Breaks or Drip Falls should hopefully be able to take care of him if it happens. It's now down to a 50-50. Fuck. Pretty shitty start, not gonna lie. Okay, at least that wasn't the thing that got sharded up. Let's go ahead and at least have you die. I get 1 Dark Calling proc at least. That was the worst Dark Calling showing I think I've ever seen. We could kill this if I go back here and shoot it once. I think that's definitely worth. Let's break this spell shield. And, Steward good down here? I don't think so. I think we'd rather get 3 drags. Would we? I think we would. We come close. It's about all we can do. Take big damage here, unfortunately. So close to taking no damage is a bit unfortunate. But it's a unit draft, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a Keeper of Echoes. That is by far the thing we want to see. Molded's less needed with Dark Calling. I don't even know if I want to draft, honestly. I suppose I should draft into Paraffin Enforcer's a thing. I don't want to get too pigeonholed into thinking I'm going to make a Keeper floor work, because Paraffin Enforcer's arguably stronger. If we do that, we want the draft, and I mean, honestly, we would like the Wicklash as well, but since this probably goes into a Paraffin Enforcer, it's less like if we can get a Wicklash that's infused, it would be better. I guess we take an Echo Transfer. I don't know though. I guess we take it. Ooh, okay. Well, so much for that draft. That draft, I should say. We would like multi. Yeah. I could still go draft into Keeper, I suppose. Shitstone sucks. I don't think we put a shitstone on anything, so should we just reroll? Okay, Okay, we can't afford it even if we skip, unfortunately. I did that in the event that it cost 100, because I knew I'm just not putting a shitstone into anything. I don't know. I think the Bog Deep Cocoon is a severely overrated essence. If I think I can make use of... Do I think I can make use of Giraffe into whatever? I haven't even really checked the... Okay, we can go late on shards at least, but... I do wonder if I should go Giraffe into Keeper right now and just go with this upcoming Hell Vent. Well, either way, I'm not taking these, so they can go. These fucking things suck, though. I've never really done Giraffe into Keeper with like a Dark Calling build. This would work a lot better if this was infused. Yeah, I'm wondering if it could work though. You know, we get them reformed turn 1 means I can probably go top. I can kind of just scale a bunch of stuff out. I could run a multi-floor setup. These steels do look good. Tell you what, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I think it will work. It's also a good way to get some shards that, you know, technically do something somewhat powerful. We're gonna want to hopefully find some burnout extension. Can't do that though. So we're not using money. Let's get rid of a steward. Arguably the Vetivery kind of sucks too, but whatever. Trials should hopefully be fine. I could get an extra hit in though if I go bottom. I think we do actually have to go bottom, like this. Not a single drag drawn yet. How the fuck are we gonna kill that? Oh, I guess it just dies. Okay. That works for me. You can go there and die. You can go here and die, I guess. I guess this thing won't die if I kill this, though, huh? This thing will burn out at a good turn. Should just be able to finish this guy at top. Okay, we don't want you necessarily to die. I fucked that up. I might not get it back now. fucked that up. Well, it is what it is. If I don't get it back, it's an easy enough boss at least that hopefully we're fine. Okay, we at least get that back, so that's good. Got him. Probably take a pip upgrade. Okay, that's quite nice. Purifying cleanse. Not gonna lie though, another draft could be okay. I think we're just gonna build keeper floors though. That infused is fine. I want to add infused cards for sure. We don't necessarily need to build echoes, we just want, you know, inspire triggers. No, I mean, first kin's alright, but take a look here first, just in case something better comes along. Hey, there's Axe cost. I don't know. Could I take either here? Into chased, this wouldn't be so good. I mean, if this is by default doing 90 piercing, is that actually better than Petrified Skull? For this deck, I could honestly see that being the case. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the rare sword hit. And helmet the unit. This will make this fight a lot easier. We'll want to go top or mid this fight. You don't typically want to go bottom ring 3. The math just doesn't work out. I can let this guy get a hit. It's probably fine. I could take one of them out, or I could, you know, inspire a floor. I wonder if we need to keep our reform pool clean of a steward. I think we do. Let's see. We've drawn every steward in the deck. Let's double up this. This is where not playing the steward might be considered a mistake. We definitely don't want to get drained there. So far, Vitibri putting in respectable contributions, I would say. This would be better. We still are one short. Why don't we fuck that up then? Let's kill that guy, because that guy is a problem. Definitely hurting for echoes though. Is that the first drag we've drawn? We are bad at drawing drags, apparently. But we have our burnout extension here. I'm inclined to put it in bottom here. So I think we go here, there, 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 there. Ember Drain next turn is fine. Pretty sure this just kills the boss. Yeah. That's all she wrote. Not too bad. Don't really have anything with edge triggers. It's best with that, with the Wurmkin. Yet still, I don't know. It does add a pretty good draft to the pool, but do I want that? I don't know. I could get the Wurmkin spike that has the Hell Pact. It's not infused. If I get a Bog Slime, it is. I think this is mildly worth it. Like, Inspire triggers aren't necessarily going off the chain right now. This would be a serviceable pick, I think, Lady of the House. But I don't think we need it. We just want more pip and just need to build wider floors. Hopefully we get Harvest here. I can Hellvent there to get the other one online. We'll just go here. Multi-strike, that's great. Found our Hellvent target. Doesn't block most likely. We can go drag into drag for shards. I can just get rid of stewards for now. I really don't want them. They are pretty much dead weights. Could re-roll for quick. I don't think that's like super not worth it or anything. Yeah, I would take a quick on one of them. And I suppose just some health on drags here and there is fine. Damn. Not being able to get 2 points of harvest does kind of suck. At least I can still gain some stats though through whatever you call it. 80 pack shards, a lot of 70 health guys, but I should be doing 70 damage, especially when one of them's triple striking. I think we're fine to do this. Plus I have the resin block, extra point of dark calling, like, we should be plowing. Alright, so you're quick. I think I want you to die anyway. And we can do that. That is that music. Let's go to Tiberian Sun. No, let's go StarCraft. Go to the start of it. There we go. Anyway, what do you do? 12, 2. Do we care about Ember? Pretty sure we don't. This tech is largely zero cost. Kind of want this guy to die though. Eh. I don't know if extending his burnout is worth it, but I do think like inspiring the floor is worth it. I'm gonna give health to this one. Even though I technically shouldn't be in front, I don't know how my reform could be kind of fucky here. Alright, well, this should finish that guy. We can put you here. Okay, with 2 of them in the pool, I don't want that. We want that guy to die. He's got 1 burnout. Burnout 3. Put him there, I think. I do actually want this guy to be frontlining at this point, but I just can't get echoes. Let's not play these. And I guess he's just dying to spikes. Okay, you can go in the very back. that will do it. Alright, I mean, this is working out so far. If I don't get a harvest proc, though, like, if I could just get one harvest onto, ooh. Well, that changes things. I'm not gonna not take Hallowed Halls. Resin block Hallowed Halls. Oh. The Fatal Melting's alright. I do believe we go left now for the low value magic. I mean, why not? Get a 50-50 at holdover. There's no, thing is, I don't have anything at the steel. Yeah, the vortex would be good. Caverns might be good. 50-50. If I don't get holdover though, what else do I have? Permafrost Dripfall. Permafrost Echo Transfer. Double stack Purifying Cleanse would be alright. Consumer move Blessed Sword, because we should have it, you know, hope for peace here. I think there's enough to justify the magic being pretty good. Return Soul? I suppose so. I suppose so. It is infused. Oh, is this going to screw up my thing? I hope not. I know they fixed it for Dante. I don't know if they fixed it for Hope for Peace. We could do this in case it's like stealth or multi-strike boss. You know, you never know. It's probably worth 25 gold. Going into ring 5, I do not mind that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we have a lot of hits on the left here, and we can afford pretty much everything that comes out of it. Double stack, not the best. -2 there is fine. Hopefully we get a holdover. Intrinsic. Still don't know about intrinsic. Could definitely do this. I'm pretty sure we need to. So yeah, we'll do it. It helps. That into that drag, I guess. Got a buff drag. I think this is worth it. I mean, that might be more worth it though. Even though it's a one and done, that's quite a lot. I don't know though. Dripfall double stack is not horrible either, huh? This is like less needed if I do get holdover Hallowed Halls, but if I don't, I think it's pretty alright. Wouldn't mind bringing it back down to 0. I don't need to permafrost it or anything. Suppose I'm fine with that as well. Damn it, it's literally the 2 that I didn't want. Such is life. Consumer move there would have been insane. Holdover there would have been insane. I mean, if you're gonna low roll, you're gonna low roll, right? I think holdover Dripfall's alright. I would have rather double stacked it now, but whatever. Just make one of these cost 0, I don't know. Make it cost 10. I don't even know if that's worth any gold at this point, since I am actually somehow low on gold. Yeah, let's just fight. This is somewhat impactful, but the trial, but I don't really think it's like that bad. Do that for the Inspire. I don't know. Do I put this in? Put it there. Yeah, we do want this thing to die. Yeah. Dripfell's been pretty useless for this deck. Dripfell's a very weird card to evaluate. It's like, is it good? I don't know. It kinda isn't. We're also not really gonna get much value out of our Hallowed Halls. I think if we can try to burn most of the deck out. 40 by 3, we want that, we do want that thing to die, I think. We'll do this for an Inspire. We actually want to do that there. Alright, you die, you burn out. Turn after. I think we can put these in then. Yeah, we still just are just hurting for echoes. Kind of fucked up. I think we hold that for the boss. I can take 10 there. Might as well do this. Is it worth Hallowed Halsing right now? Sure kind of seems like it. We do lose like that body, but that body isn't really all that good. If we are gonna Hallowed Halls, I could drip a guy down, like this guy's pretty strong. And then we can get that into the mix as well. I don't mind that. Should give us an echo as well, so that we can at least play, you know, both of these. Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go. Got him. I don't think so. Wicked Blaze, maybe. Another uninfused card. What are we doing? Are we... I was gonna Hellvent the unit, but now I'm like, shit, maybe I just Hellvent Hallowed Halls. Nah, let's try for Holdover one more time, and then I'll Hellvent the final. Like, right now I don't need Hallowed Halls to win. I simply just can... Dark calling it. Are we really gonna take that? I don't know that I can support this. I don't necessarily need these other two Echo Infusions though, but I do need that Echo Transfer to hit, ideally. It most likely just isn't going to have the echoes, unfortunately. It will have potentially eventually, but right now it just doesn't. I don't even foresee it getting there. This deck has a very hard time getting echoes. It almost doesn't even matter that these are keepers. They're just kind of units with draft infusion at this point. 30 power, piercing. It's okay. It's not great. We don't want the one with more multi-strike. We still need to self-infuse dregs. I think we do. Pierce 30. Let's make one of these Echo Bricks a Super Echo Brick, I guess. I guess I don't have to. I don't think I gained much from that 30. We're already pretty fucked here with... At least it's not a Stealth Arcus. But it's not like this is going to be easy at 170. We're going bottom here. Nine. I do want this to die. Alright, that's fine. Have that die. Alright, they'll die. This guy. Yeah, he's doing it. Burnout, burnout. Maybe we actually gain more from inspiring that floor, probably. I'm gonna hold that. Do need to get rid of some of these dregs eventually here. They've been alright though. Yeah. Guess I'm just going to give health to the one with the least health, because I don't know what position they're going to end up in. This will cost me a Scourge, but I'm fine with it. A bunch of Reap onto the boss. I'm fine with Super Drag. I don't want their burnout extended. Could heal myself here. I mean, I most likely don't need to be alive longer. I can do that, that's fine. Bad turn for Incant though, huh? Oh, I guess we could just get rid of... Just do this, I guess. I don't know. Oops, that did a lot more than I thought it would. That's fine. Okay, that goes there. I could put this here and actually just do that. Here, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 69, baby. If I can get a Hell of Halls here, we'll do it. He's already dead. I feel like this version of Arcus is probably living armor level. Probably doesn't need to be styled on. Okay, that is an infused Wurmkin spike. I'll take it. At this point, I think we want draw instead of pip. Just draw the Hallowed Halls more if we're not going to get holdover. We're going to try, though. I'm going to keep trying. If at first, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Yeah, we can get rid of... See, now the drip fall's okay. Maybe we just get rid of this Vetiverate. Actually, I think the dregs are better because they at least... I'm taking that. We're gonna maybe go over the shard count. We don't know yet. There's no way to know. Permafrost on... How about this? One more drip fall. I'm cool with it if you're cool with it. Tell you what, we'll even remove a drag. We don't need to go drag onto drag, obviously, at this point. Hell, I'll even remove 2. We got our super drags in case we need them. Harvest. Debating if Burn Bright is actually better here. I do have a holdover Hallowed Halls. I got 1 draw upgrade, 25 card deck. 6 times 3 is 18. So a 7 out of 25 chance that, or really 6 out of 24 chance-ish. It's different, but roughly a 6 out of 24 chance that Hallowed Halls is in the bottom, and then I burn out, and then I don't care anyway because I just draw it the next turn. So I think technically Burn Bright is better because it gives me more stats and more initial burnout. Still would have much rather had the Harvest, but whatever. Can't win them all. Now, this definitely throws a wrench in things. I don't need money to win at this point, so I probably should just not take this trial. I do have full fire health. It's fucking penitent at 180 shards, though. Which is ridiculous. I could easily draw poor here and just be fucking dead. So if I can't get to these purifiers, I can only get to them right now with the Blessed Sword, either Wurmkin Spike. Arguably these Echo Breaks aren't even good enough. Dripfall, I guess. I don't know, that's quite a lot. And then I just, you know, need to not bottom deck Hallowed Halls. I think actually the damage, I think this is fine. I don't think it changes much. Get every unit. You go in the front. This is actually a really good start. Oh, I fucked that up. I thought that was the quick one that I put in front. Whatever. It doesn't even kill it. Whatever. I fucked that up. So stupid. Well, we can do some damage simply by putting these dregs in. So that'll kill that. Put you in the back. Put you there. Can I kill that? Doesn't really... Actually, yeah. That would be nice, huh? I say I'm gonna do that. Just try to get some damage there. I want to kill these Scourge Shufflers. I can live without the gold. I've already getting 400 gold. But we did end up bottom decking Hallowed Halls and the sword. What are you gonna do? I could keep him in actually this turn. I will do that. Okay, I'm gonna bring back this. Kill that. walls back. It's gonna be a weird play, but hear me out. That was not good. What did I do? What have I done? Fucked up. That's what happened. Dude, look how fucked the Penitent is. This floor originally couldn't even kill that. This is fucking bad. That's a lot of damage. Well, what are you gonna do? Half health Gilded Wing takes you from full health to half that health. It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Just trying to make sure that, like, no matter what my formation here, I have like good stuff. Okay, oh, it's living armor. I guess I'm not allowed to click things. Not because it's a smart thing to do, but because it's the moral thing to do. I almost would want that. Almost, but I don't. I don't know that this is all that needed. I don't know that I have the echoes to support it, honestly. In fact, I'm quite certain that I don't, unless I get a Bog Slime or a Karuska. I think I might not take it. I don't know. I suppose... yeah. I don't know. I should probably take it, right? It'd be a pretty good double stack target. I don't know. I got the drip balls. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. Just gonna Hellvent this Hell at Halls and be happy with it. Could do Faulty Loader. It's probably okay. Okay, Decoy's no good. Yeah, give me all the holdovers now, eh? I don't think a holdover in any of this is really all that good. Consumer move would be the best. Shit, Frost. If I get this, I can't get anything else, I think. Yeah, I can do better. Base charge, I guess? I don't know. Maybe just removals. Like, I really don't want the dregs, I suppose. Let's see what removing dregs gets me. Shouldn't have took that. Shouldn't have took that. Ember. Purge would be fine. Purge one of these. Sure. Okay. Really unfortunate costs here. Oh, why not? Got nothing else to do with this gold. This just guarantees that it gets played more often. Alright, I mean, I'm pretty confident we win with the double hallowed hulls and the resin block, and it doesn't even matter that they're keepers. These are actually the worst keepers, not in terms of the fact that they have amazing upgrades, but in the fact that they are not getting hardly any inspiration triggers. We could set up mid. We would actually lose a unit if I do that. How did I still end up with a unit? This is fine here. I should have used that first. What am I doing? Now I have to, like... Here, let's go. I guess I can do this. Really stupid, though. I don't even think I played that. Kinda need one of my spikes. I should get it next turn though. So we'll put all these down here. Got both these. Wonder if I should like not use both these. Oh, too late. Okay, I'm gonna do this so that I have an echo up here. Really hoping to get a Wurmkin spike here. Okay, we do get one. Huh. Let's move you down. The fucking regen is so stupid. So fucking stupid. Whatever. Guess we're technically gonna be ember drained here, but it's not the end of the world. There we go. You're dead. Thank God. Now I got a drag in the mix, though. That's not ideal, but I guess it's an okay drag, huh? I guess while there's 3 of them in, this is fine to do then. Just gonna have to put this here and eventually drip foam it. It of course had to like have the guy that was already the biggest, but yeah, that's how it goes, I guess. You're already dead, but I am gonna, give you the thunder here. You're gonna get it all. You get 100%. I would never give you any less. Die, bitch. I'll take it. It might be relevant. A bad draw before having to deal with a harvest wave. That'll do it. We probably want to set up top, is my guess. And hopefully not have to play a draft or a drag. Alright. I am gonna opt for top. Alright, that'll definitely kill that floor. Is it wise to just blow it on this? I mean, I'm not gonna I could redraw it for the harvest wave. I think though I'm fine just blowing it here, honestly. I'm gonna keep those echoes. I don't care about echo transfer. I just realized how this kinda doesn't work. Okay, it does kinda work, so we'll just have one of these die. This one. And that should be in the reform pool. Yeah, this will work. Does it die if I kill that? 27? It should. No, it doesn't even kill that. Just do that then. Still have the 2 drip falls if things get weird. Jeez, these Hallowed Halls sure do take their sweet ass time getting in there, huh? Good turn to draw these Wurmkin spikes. We'll do quite a lot of damage down there. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't think we need to do anything on this floor, right? Yeah, that's the fucked floor. Got the easier mini boss, it's always nice. We never play that. I don't want that to die if I can help it. 57, so we might have to move this down, unfortunately. Because it'll fuck up the Hallowed Halls. It's kind of a downside of going top when I kind of have to use Drip Fall to make my shit work. I just realized how stupid this was. Hope for peace. Hope for peace. Worst damn artifact in the game. I don't know if this is wise. Kind of a catch-22 here. I think I'm gonna move you off. Okay. Like, we really can't have a guy die, but I also need to scale them. I could just keep moving this guy off, huh? Well, eventually it's not gonna work. It doesn't gain that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm doing a shitload of damage, right? Let's just see how bad one is. It gives them about 50 armor each. I do kind of want to refresh these guys. There, it's in a good position now. Yeah, and I'm killing them, so I could just do this. Do that. That. Yeah, I think we're over the hump. Probably no flying kill, but what are you gonna do? Maybe we could try for a flying kill here by drip falling the mini boss. That's reasonable. I could even drip fall that. Yeah, I think I could. And the funny thing is, like, I could also. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make up 1,000 damage here. So actually, I just don't want to Scourge then. There we go. We got the right guy in front. Here, Dreg, you're the little Dreg that could have some food. Alright, completes this 2-part episode. We get you fly through the normal. I'm telling you, these normal champs are not better than the exiled ones, but I think A, I'm just playing better right now, and B, I'm high rolling my ass off. This is one of those decks where the plan was sound to do the keepers, but it was just like, it ended up being the worst Wurmkin deck possible and the best remnant deck possible. We literally could have had train stewards for these units, but I'm not going to complain. Like, you know, they had some multi-strike, they had some stuff. I mean, we still got some minor inspire stuff out of it. Nightmare, you need to step up your melting remnant wins there. Man, you got 250 to go. So, yeah, I mean, it was basically just... Hallowed Halls is very similar to Transcendent, you know, for Hellhorn, when you have a Queen's Imp. You see Hallowed Halls, the game plan that you were putting together kind of just takes a back seat, and you can just find holdover in Hallowed Halls and you win, particularly when you have a Resin Block or a Penitent Remains. But even without it, we would have been plenty fine, I think. Maybe we leak a bit, but then again, I probably don't take any damage anyway because of Shard. Always forget about the Hope for Peace Purge synergy. It's real nice when you're trying to remove a card. But yeah, these Wurmkin spikes were pretty good, huh? Maybe Wurmkin spike with Hell Pact. I don't get to run it much because I'm not looking for Hell Pact with Wurmkin, but man, it's good. Actually did quite a lot of damage. Not as much as the sword, of course. But anyway, yeah, that was a very fun one. You could win that with anything though. once you find that Hallowed Halls, it's over. Still think this run up until Hallowed Halls took over was a good example though of Dark Calling. I kind of showed how you don't just mindlessly play at top, right? You want to. If you can do it and justify it, that's fine, but realistically with our build up until Hallowed Halls, even with the Hallowed Halls, it just made more sense to go bottom. Dark Calling typically likes to go bottom, otherwise, you know, you're just not getting as much damage out, or even scaling. You know, you reform much more when you're on the bottom floor. It's just a little more scary, right? Like, you kind of have to construct a deck that hopefully doesn't leave you too prone to like low rolling survivability options. You obviously need to keep Rector alive. Anyway though, fun one. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.